Hi, everyone. Look, there's people all around you. Let's see who they are. Be right back. Hi, everyone. Welcome to Psychic Readings with Kelly McClure. We're going to be reading your spirit loved ones in spirit, people who have passed away that you're hoping to hear from. So we have a few things to go over, and we'll kind of chat a little bit as people pop on. I'm Kelly McClure. I'm a psychic medium. That means I connect with people who've passed into spirit, your loved ones. And thank you for coming on tonight. Obviously, I'm wishing I could get to every single one of you, and obviously I can't. So we have a couple of guidelines to go by. When you request a reading, please just ask for the first name and maybe the relationship of the person you want to hear from, and I'll try to kind of just zone in on that. Also know that a lot of people pop on here, fear-based people who don't feel that they can get their own work done, so they try to piggyback on my work, and those are the scammers, and they're going to try to pull you out and say they have a reading for you, and I think that is not ethical, and so I don't want you to be lured by scammers who are not ethical. I guarantee my work. Obviously, this is free, so this is one situation I'm not guaranteeing. I'm just doing the best I can, but if you book a private reading, you're going to have a guaranteed reading. So these scammers that pop on and either pretend to be me and message you. If anybody messages you claiming to be me, saying that they friend request you, I cannot friend request you from my business page. That is not me. That is a scammer. But I might invite you to like my page or view my page or like or join or share something. And that's legit. That's from my page. But a friend request is not. Okay, so let's see. We're going to do spirit readings only. I'm going to connect with people. This isn't a life guidance thing unless spirit asks me to pull out my cards, which I have here just in case. This is mostly just to try to give you validation about your loved ones in spirit. Please don't incessantly ask. This is super at random. We're leaving it up to spirit who gets a reading. And so it's just the luck of the draw. And if you get a reading tonight, you're meant to get a reading. If not, please consider booking. At the end of the hour, we're going to give you a really, really good code to get a discount on booking a private reading. And that is also guaranteed. You've got nothing to lose. So if you don't get a reading tonight on the feed, please consider booking a private reading and using the code to get a discount. Other than that, just ask once, maybe twice during the feed. So if I call on you or if, I'm presented with giving you a reading, please validate that you're still on, and that anything that you can validate that I say is really cool to help other people believe and understand that their loved ones are with them too. So if you do validate, say what you're validating. Don't just say yes. Say, yes, he has brown hair, or yes, he is my son's. Something specific that I've said, and that will help others as well. Okay, so thank you guys so much for coming on. And again, don't pay attention to the scammers. They're not real. They're just trying to take your money. I will never come to you and say, I have a reading for you, pay me a bunch of money. And by the way, I had someone say the other day that she had a psychic tell her that she was cursed and she had to pay $2,800 to get the curse removed. That is a scam as well. So, okay. Did you have something, Lisa, to say?
No, my dog just barked.
Oh, okay. All right, let's go. We're going to pick people at random, just first name, relationship, and okay. So Megan has a friend named Sophia. Okay. So immediately, Megan, so this woman showed up right next to me, a young woman, short, dark hair. Actually, she showed me different length, like she would wear it different or decorate it different. I am feeling a pressure in my chest, but I do feel like it was sudden or unexpected. She's got a really cool personality. She's sort of thin. But she's showing me things kind of like creative outfits. And she is kind of remembering a easier time, a more party time, a fun time. So when I ask her about how she passed, I kind of feel like this is someone you knew for a while, because she's showing me going from like single life to married life to children and that kind of path. And then when I see what she misses, she's kind of acknowledging that family is really important and valuable for her. But I think you guys went back a little bit in sort of a funner, more single or younger time in your life. But she's also showing me something that looks like we marked our progress, or we marked our life or path in a cool way, like a timeline. So this could either be like photographs, or it almost looks like a scrapbook, but on a timeline. So I do think she passed young. I think that she misses her family. I think that she has something going on that may have been quick or unexpected, but I also feel a little bit of energy in my chest. And she's also talking about how talented you are, and how you don't believe in yourself, and how you have a good voice, but you don't sing. You're creative, but you don't create. Like, she really wants you to kind of step out of yourself and exhibit your talents, because and then she also talks about a darker side, like depression, or this thing where she kind of wants to help you get out of the dream state, so I'm not sure what that is, whether she came to you in a dream, or I have no idea what that is, but it looks like a dream state. So let me know if this makes sense to you, and if she's visited you in a dream. Let me know.
So far, she has said yes on the hair, yes on the personality, yes on the description. Family is everything. And I see if she said anything else. Oh, yes, she passed young. And that's all I have so far.
So I want you to know that she's okay in spirit. But she really is all about family. Like, now her energy is free to go everywhere all at once.
She did say she came to me in a dream, very real.
Yeah, very real. That was real. Please believe in that dream. Just know that she's all around you all the time, and that as we focus on what's really important, connections, people, family, love, okay, without compromising your own integrity or your own spirit, she wants you to forgive and love others, but still take care of yourself. If there's one thing that she wishes she would have done more of, is to tell people how much she cared about them, to kiss, hug, love, and tell. But at the same time, she is telling you, you must do this for yourself. You must stand up for yourself. So affection and love should not compromise boundaries. That's really her message. Thank you so much. Okay. Yeah. Sharon says her husband, Joe. Okay. So here's what I'm seeing about Joe. I hope this is him. Very relaxed energy, standing sort of in front of me over there. He does look too young to have passed of old age. Actually, much younger than that. Relaxed energy, a little bit of weight around the tummy. He's creative, sharp. The other thing I'm kind of wondering if you guys have like 2 kids, or wanted 2 kids, or maybe you tried and something happened there. Here's the thing I think about Joe. I think that the whole reason that he's in spirit is because he's with a little spirit over there, and he's with, some other people as well, like grandparents, parents. There's a mother figure. It's important to him, but these little ones are really important. So either he's there because he's taking care of a couple of kids that you guys have, or there's 2 children that didn't make it, or that he's helping to be here. Super chill personality. I think there was an argument or something about what state to live in. Let me know if that makes sense to you. Like, oh, we should move to the Midwest, but the opportunities are here. And he's like, I don't care. Who cares what state we should live in? Like, we should be together no matter what. There's also a deep feeling in my heart of like, you know what? You're an amazing woman and mom and daughter and person and wife. And like, a lot of these dreams that you guys had that didn't get planned out or get played out, he is sorry about that. So there's a little bit of feeling of sorry or apology, but I don't feel, I'm not feeling that energy of full responsibility of his passing. I feel like that was unexpected. Okay. And also he's scooting his shoes under the porch for some reason. I have no idea why. So let me know if that makes sense. He's okay, and he wants to at least either help you with these 2 kids or bring them in for you. This shoes under the porch, I feel like it's dirty, muddy boots or shoes scooted under the porch. I have no idea why. Okay. All right, next. Yeah. Okay. So her 16-year-old grandson who passed a month ago. Okay, Sharon, I'll give it my go. That's pretty soon. So there is sort of this image to my right who's fairly young. He has darker hair. He looks kind of thin. I'm hoping this is your grandson. That's who I'm asking for. There is a little bit of heavy energy in that he was probably super smart, super deep thinker. I'm not feeling like the passing was self-inflicted, but there is some heavy energy here. Right. And I think that he also put more emphasis on his fellows, so his siblings, his friends, than him. So he's deflecting a little bit. This a really strange and interesting image of him laying down at a slant. So I don't know why that is. If he passed sitting in a chair or laying down or leaning back. I also feel like there's a silver chain or a bracelet or something that has his name on it, or a medallion or something like that. Then he just sat up, he waved, he's okay. He's kind of checking off things on a list, like, okay, I'm not really sure how to interpret this other than to say that I think he's checking off a list that's different than his life. Like his life would be like school, college. No, he's checking off a different list. This is his priority, his importance. And he's so sorry for the pain that he caused.
She said he died in a car accident.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So
now whatever you answer, she just said, yes, you are so right.
Yeah. So
I guess all that.
So it's not self-inflicted. He didn't do this on purpose. But he is checking off. So even though it seems, here's his big message. Even though it seems like he didn't get to do life the way we imagine a young person should be able to do life, especially a good guy like this, they should be able to graduate, go on to college, get married, have children, da da da. He is actually ticking off a different list. He made his point known. He did what he came here to do, and he's okay. He's at peace. This is a horrible, unacceptable tragedy, except that on his soul level, he's okay. He's at peace. He feels complete for two reasons. One, he did what he came here to do. Two, he felt completely loved. So he knows how much you guys love him. And so when you say, oh God, I hope he knows how much we love him, he totally does. On a soul level, he's done. He's at peace. He's okay. He can still be around and show you signs. In fact, he likes to do that. I feel like he's sticking a piece of art on the wall and slapping over it, like maybe it was redone. Okay. All right, go on.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Sandy says, Katie, her mom. Okay, Sandy, hope this is your mom. So first of all, Sandy, let us know if you're still on. Secondly, when I ask for Katie, here's what I'm seeing, which is a little weird to me. I feel like I'm on a dock, on a bay or a body of water, and there's a ramp, and I feel like she's walking down the ramp. I can see in the picture, I think you have blonde hair, or at least you're with somebody in it, and there's a woman with blonde hair, but when I look at her, she has darker colored hair. She's thin, she's walking down the ramp. Now, why would that be? There is a little bit of distance and a little bit of serenity around this and peace, but I also feel like there might be a chest issue. I don't feel it. She's just indicating it. And I think she has dark, pretty hair, but darker than yours. So, and she's walking down, and this is kind of where she likes to be or go or do or something like this on water. All right. And she just came and sat down next to me. And do you have two children, or she's talking about the two little ones coming in? And that she's actually there with them or helped them come in. So since she's passed, there's two little ones. I feel a little bit of energy in my hips, kind of first my right, then my left. That kind of feels like her. She doesn't look very old. And I feel like she's with these kids or with these little ones, helping them get stronger to come in or whatever. But I also want to acknowledge that vision that I saw of her on the water or at the ocean or at the bay seems peaceful to her. So let me know if that makes sense to you.
Okay, so she said yes a few times, so I don't know what. And then she just said yes, 2 kids for me.
Yeah, so she's helping with those kids. The water or the bay or the boat or the trip out in the boat is peaceful to her. So if you're planning on doing something like that with the kids, she'll be there with you. She does draw a butterfly. When she draws that, not only will they show that in spirit as a sign, but also as like maybe a tattoo or a portrait. Okay. She loves you, and your kids are going to be great. You're doing good. You're a good mom. Really, really good mom. I also feel like your dad or her husband is here taking care of your kids on this side. She's taking care of spirit on that side. And so sometimes they have to be on opposite sides. She's okay, though. This, whatever feeling she had in her throat feels good. Everything's gone. She's showing me that there's nothing but light and bright and good feeling now. Okay. All right, next.
She said thank you.
You're welcome. Susie, your nephew Corey. Clamp it. Susie, greatest name ever. Clamp it. Okay. Your nephew Corey. So, Susie, let us know if you're still on. I'm looking for your nephew. This is a little different feeling. It's a little more difficult and a little bit further back. I feel like there's some heavy energy behind you and down, which I feel like well, I'll just go ahead and say it. I feel like there might be some young person energy who has some involvement or responsibility. So it feels like what I want to do is I want to keep telling him it's okay. I want to talk to you. But I don't feel anything in my body with how he passed. Not really sure how he passed. I just feel he's bearing some responsibility for it, but I feel like he's a really young person. But I don't feel like it's intentional, so I don't think it's suicide, but it's something. I also feel like he's really creative. I'm seeing art. I'm seeing like ideas, energy. This would be somebody you would never expect to pass, even though I feel heavy energy on the other side with him. I also feel like he's around the family a lot. He's showing signs, and they all have to do with art and beauty and creativity.
She said a drug overdose.
So he didn't intend it. That's exactly fitting for what I'm saying. So it was not intentional. So if anybody wonders whether he meant it, he did not. He's a creative, high vibration being having a really rough time on earth, and the drugs probably helped him feel a little bit more himself, more whatever. And I think he's just an amazing spirit. And I think that although this is a huge tragedy and that people miss him, just know on the other side in spirit, he's able to express and expand. Although at the same time, I think that he hopes that other people will be able to embrace their authentic self and express and expand without having to do that, without having to OD. He's okay, though. He's at peace. He loves you. He misses you guys, and he's showing you in every way that he can that he's around through art and beauty. Okay. All right, next. 234 is the number of people we have on. 2, 3, 4. Okay, my mother, Laura. Tomorrow's her birthday. Okay, Jennifer. Here's what I'm feeling about your mom, Laura. So there's this sort of energy here, a female energy. She's pulling her energy way back. So here you said it's her birthday. I'm expecting like balloons and celebration. She's like, well, no, way back. And she's pulling herself small. I think she at least thought that she had struggled with weight or did struggle with weight, but not feeling good in her body. Not feeling good about putting herself out there on the stage as far as it's my birthday, let's celebrate. In your picture, all I see is your face. You have blue eyes. I imagine you have blonde hair. But what I'm seeing here is a little bit of more of her hair looks a little bit darker. Let me look at her eyes. I don't know. Everything seems to be shrunk down a little bit, like she's pulling back. She does count to the number 4, and I'm kind of thinking that might be the number of children, and everything has to do with her children or other people or putting emphasis on them. She's not embracing her birthday. And I think she appreciates that you will. I think that will help pull her out. I think that will help pull her forward and own herself more and be more what she appreciated in you guys, which is a brighter personality and center stage and put you on stage and all that kind of thing. Like, let yourself be shown, where she feels like she's pulling back. Also, do you have something that's like very specific about her belongings, like a necklace, a coin, a thing? And I still feel like it's 4 pieces. She doesn't have any issue with how she went or what was decisions were made, but I do think she passed kind of early and didn't like let her wishes be known fully. So there might be some ideas about whether or not you guys did the right thing, and she's cool with whatever, except that I think that you might have gotten the short end of the stick about something, and she wishes that you'd got more about something that might be the items. She's putting all this energy on you, and she's also showing me a little young energy around you. So like a daughter or a younger entity around you that she has extra focus on, like extra connection to. So let me know if that makes sense. She's good. She loves you. Great mom, daughter, friend. You're doing a great job. Okay, next. Okay, again, you guys, when I call your name, let us know if you're still on. And if you validate some of the things I'm saying, please say yes, blah, 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 like specify what we're saying and what's valid. So Kaylin's your Granny Bernice. Okay, hold on. I like doing grannies because they're usually easy. I hope this is your granny, but this is a really high vibration energy coming in. Not a typical little old lady, although I think she was older and had a good long life. I think she had her hands in a lot of different things, though, because she's kind of going like what I read from her is not typical. There is something sort of super out there with her, and I don't know if it's music or stage, but there's something kind of out there. I feel a little bit of energy in my stomach or abdomen, and maybe lower down in organs or liver or something going on here. But man, sure, her personality is way out there. Has Kaylin come back on at all?
I haven't seen her.
Let us know if you're here. If your Granny Bernice. I mean, even the name Bernice sounds so old-fashioned, but the energy is so out there. Also, she says something about a plot of land. So I'm seeing a corner plot of land, and that there was either a dispute or whether it was sold correctly, and then this is kind of weird because I feel like it kind of left the family and maybe came back in, or there was a dispute about it. She's like, don't worry about it. All right. Let me know if you're still on. She come back on?
Let me just check really quick. No, I have not seen her.
Okay.
Okay.
I feel really congested right now. I have no idea why. All right, go on. Melissa says her father, Scott. Oh, I feel really congested. So, the only male figure, I'm hoping this is your father, Scott, who's standing next to me. He doesn't seem super old. He's kind of a big guy, or tall, or a little bit more bigger than average, but he doesn't look like huge or fat or anything like that. He just looks, his presence is pretty big. I'm seeing kind of a big rectangular face with gray hair. He's standing with right now he's got I don't know, because the minute I looked at him, he went from having a button-up shirt to a sweatshirt to like a sports shirt. There's all this energy around his chest, like a barrel chest, oh shit, I'm not describing him right, because if I say that, then we're gonna go to like a big hefty guy, and he doesn't look that. He doesn't look like that. He just looks like
Oh, she said he was husky and in his 50s.
he's in his 50s and kind of okay. I'm gonna ask him, and do you know anything about October and the number 10 for him? And I don't think he's disturbed by this energy. Like, he's not against it. I'm not sure that he thought that that's how he would connect, but I also feel like there was a moment where he could be like, he's not shy. He could go on stage, but he's not a performer. He likes to sit in a really nice car, which I think that someone else has. So he's showing me that. He's showing me he's cool. He's peaceful. He can look over the family. You're asking about your future and things that have been changed, maybe because of COVID or in the last 10 or months or year and a half, but that he's watching over and everything's going to be okay financially. He's even things out. There's also this weird, oh, I do have some water. Hold on. I got to get a drink. There's this weird, like, image of something that it looks like, I don't know what the fuck this is. Like, let's say there's like these cement things and they get filled up and it's all even and it looks like cobblestone, or the ground being filled up, or the ground being cemented in, or like things being filled up. So I don't know what he did for a living, but maybe he added on to the house or built a sidewalk or built something outside that had to do with concrete or filling it up. I know that sounds weird, but that's what I'm saying. He's all good and cool. And he's, and do you have two kids that are going on to do something like college, or maybe they're not that old. Maybe it's more like a graduation in middle school. And I also see a stage. I wonder if he's showing me the stage because maybe you would like to be on stage. So there's lots of little weird references there. And he went through them pretty quickly, like one after the other. And I can't really, if any of that makes sense, let me know, because that's super interesting and random. So, and he just sat down and
he did build fences and he did build houses.
Okay. All right.
And she said, I mean, there's a lot of stuff. She said, oh, thank you. That means a lot to me. I have his ashes and talk to him often.
Yes.
Yeah. So everything is.
So everything's found. So he's just around you. He can see you. You guys are already communicating. See, so one of my purposes is that one day you'll know that you're connected to your loved ones. You won't really even need a medium. You'll just know. And they give so many signs, and all those feelings that you guys get where I just had a dream about them. I just felt a breath. I felt chills. I saw the butterfly. Those are all real. And if you guys at least explore the idea that they're real, they can show you more and more and more. So really, I hope to render myself irrelevant, and that someday you'll know that this is actually pretty natural and pretty normal, and your loved ones are still exist. They're alive. They're around you. They show you signs all the time. So we're going to do a couple announcements. Do we have any announcements?
No, not really.
Except that we have a really, really, really good discount. So stay till the end, because this is my birthday month. And I'm giving a really good discount for my birthday, because I love to give away for my birthday. And so if you stay till the end, you'll get the discount and you can book for a reading. If you have a question that isn't getting answered tonight, or you really want to talk to that one special person you haven't gotten to tonight, obviously I can't get to everybody, please consider booking. I promise it'll be worth it. First of all, I guarantee my work. Secondly, you've got nothing to lose. Really reasonable. You'll get a discount, and we have various ways you can book. You can book a group reading, a private reading, a one-on-one, a half hour, an hour, and even a one question, 15-minute reading. So it's worth it to book. Money back guarantee. I will be in California in October. So we can do in-person stuff. I'm in Boise, Idaho now until the end of September. I can do personal stuff here. So if you know anybody in the Boise area that might want an in-person reading, please let them know to book soon because I will go back to California in October. Okay, we still have 2, 3, 4 people. That's crazy. That's like magic number. All right. Let's see who else. Okay, Linda. Dustin. So Linda wants to hear from Dustin. Immediately my energy went way down. And I'm feeling a young presence to my right. Oh my God, Linda, I hope this is Dustin. Okay, let me see what he can tell us. So to me, Linda, this feels super young. Maybe even a child. I also feel a lot of writing, a lot of intelligent thought, a lot of I don't feel anything in my body. Usually I'll feel something about the passing. I'm not feeling that. And does Dustin have like brown or dark hair? And was he super young, like maybe even a child? And do you know anything about a writing? Go ahead.
He was 21.
That might fit if he was a writer or loved.
She said lots of writing.
Okay. So here's what I'm feeling about him. I feel like he's still doing that. And I feel like on a soul level, he's really young. Not that he has a young soul, but that his innocence and sweetness and, I think that maybe he left this world young because this is too intense. He's very sensitive. I actually think he probably tried to come in before he was born, and then he came back later and then stayed as long as he could. So if you had a miscarriage or anything happened before he was born, that's probably the same soul. Because
she said that she understands the young reference.
He just feels young, and he feels like he's not quite ready for this world. This is a really dense, difficult, tough vibration to be in. And some souls are so pure and so light. They're just not ready, you guys. And, I was driving around today. I'm in Boise, Idaho. And for the most part that I've met people here, they're pretty kind, but there's just weird confrontations I've had in standard places like a store. All of a sudden, maybe because I have pink hair, or I don't know, just receive confrontation for no reason. And I thought, wow, I've been living in a bubble, because this is how the world operates. Like there's suddenly contention and fear. And maybe that was hard for him. And I think that he's feeling a little bit more settled in spirit, a little bit more peaceful, a little bit more himself. And so even though it's just a tragic, horrible loss for you, for his soul, he's so sorry, because he just needs to be there. He needs to be in peace. His soul is going to grow. His soul is going to strengthen. It's possible he'll, stay connected to on a soul level. But this is where he has to be right now. And he is writing. He still is so felt, deep thought and profound writings. But he's okay. He's at peace and he's sorry. But I feel like this is where he has to be right now. Okay.
She says she understands that.
I'm so glad. I'm glad you understand that. It's so hard. Thank you for sharing. Okay. Denny, my boys and I would like to connect with their dad, Adam. Okay, Denny, let's give it a go. So the energy that I'm feeling about Adam, he has a like a black t-shirt on. He's got a bright energy about him, outgoing smile. He does look young, still color in his hair. I almost feel like he wants to say he's one of three, so like he's one of your three kids, or there's a very childlike energy about him, a very young energy about him. He's giving you all credit about your motherhood. He thinks that you're amazing, you're mature, you've carried the whole family, you're doing a great job. Oh my God, like he gets that you have moments where you just need to fall apart, and that's what makes him feel like, damn, like he's sorry that he's not here with you. I do feel like his passing is unexpected, but I'm not necessarily feeling like he took his life, just that it was unexpected and sudden. And you're such a good mom, and when you have those moments where you feel like you can't go on, or you don't know what to do, or how to help your kids, or I think there's a couple of people that believe in you and are close to you, and you can reach out to, but there's a majority of people for some reason that have maybe distanced themselves. So I feel like he's seeing a struggle here, and that he's trying to help with a lot. You're a great mom. You're a wonderful mom, and you'll get through this, but damn, reach out for help and get the people that can support you and that don't make you feel like shit and don't tell you to move on and get over it and that bullshit. Like, I feel like he's so much around your kids that maybe when even they look in the mirror, they see him. I know that everybody wants to know that their loved ones are at peace and that they move on into heaven, but he really does stay around your family a lot. And he's going to be there to help you and your boys. And he'll show you this in deep and meaningful ways. He's also showing me, again, I have to say everything I see, even if it doesn't make sense, but I feel like there's like a koi pond or a fish underneath coming up. And I think that idea that he just really wanted to be there so badly for his boys, and that they looked up to him, and this idea that they're so much like him or look so much like him or something. He's really sorry about that, but he'll do everything he can from heaven. And when you have those doubts or worries or fears that you're alone or you're doing this on your own, that when you ask him to be around, he can do that. He's grown a lot in spirit. I don't know. This is kind of weird, but I have no idea how to interpret this, but he's showing me almost like there's a wedding ring on each finger. So I don't know if that means you guys got married more than once or if he gave you more than one ring, but he's taking your hand. He's like putting a wedding ring on, like on each finger. And he's okay. Don't be around your boys. And he loves you and you're a wonderful mom. Okay. Okay. All right. Diane says her sister Donna. So Donna's back there. She's back a little bit of a ways. Partly because I think that you guys, in a way, in life were close. And then she's like, oh, no, you can do this on your own. So there's something you're facing that she's like, I got you, but you can do this. So if she does it for you, then you don't get to experience the the empowerment of doing it yourself. She's putting sort of a path in front of you. And I don't know if you're one of three or if you have three, but she's showing me three outlets in front of you. And this is really interesting because I feel like, I know your names are Diane, and Donna, but I'm seeing like Kelly green color, like all over. And it looks like the path that's led by beautiful plants and stuff. Do you know if she had anything to do with the chest or breast or tightness in the chest? Because I'm feeling that, but I don't feel like it's limiting. I don't feel like it's like even if that's how she passed, she just like moved right through it and went on to like her next experience.
She said she loved frogs.
Frogs. That's the okay. The green like flowers in the yeah, not flowers, like plants in the water and shit. Okay. But she feels really good. Like she feels like she moved right through and went on. And I think she meant to do this in life. I think that she had the idea in life that you make a plan and you move on and you do it. And then even when she passed, it's like, okay, well, this is what it is, and you move on and you do it. And it doesn't mean she's trying to minimize your experience or say that she doesn't care. It's just that you got to move on and you do it. And I'm also seeing a beautiful mirror with a gold trim of some sort. And it looks kind of small and maybe old-fashioned, like something that was handed down in the family. But it looks like it has like a gold, old-fashioned sort of trim or something like that. And that she was all about going forward and moving on in the future and everything. But this is special. This is kind of cool. And maybe you see a reflection and anytime that you might doubt yourself or wonder what you should do or if you're going to be okay, just look in this mirror and you'll see her reflection. You'll see your future. You'll see what she believes in, which is you. I have to say it, but I'm not saying that I think she played trumpet or you played trumpet, but she took it to the side, like, and did a trumpet.
Diane said that I have an old mirror with gold trim.
So when you look in that mirror, just talk to her. When in your head space, in your mind, have a conversation with her, and she will come through like a trumpet. Okay. Okay. Your dad, Lou. So this is for Laura. Okay, Laura McConnell. I don't have my glasses on. Couldn't find them. I have like 10 pair of 99-cent glasses somewhere in this house. So this is a really different, heavier feeling. I'm feeling like, I feel like my mind wants to get up and go, but my body won't. And I have this image of your dad, Lou. I hope this is him, but here's the image I have. I actually don't see him as super old. I see him as maybe middle-age, possibly upper middle age, but not very old. And that he's sitting in his chair and his mind is going like, I want to get up and go, but the body has broken down and won't. And so he doesn't feel good. He doesn't feel good in his body, but his mind wants to. His mind wants to go. I also feel like he feels a little bit sorry that he might have come across as judgmental or demanding or bossy or something, because I think in his heart he's a good guy and he loves you and he wants to experience life with you, but because of the way he felt, I feel like he's barking out orders or something. Not sure. That's what I sense. I'm not really sure how to interpret that, but that's what I sense. I also feel like there was either a faraway reference, like a back east reference that moved, like house moved, furniture moved west, and that maybe had a favorite chair or something. If you still have that chair, you might want to get rid of it. I feel like it holds old stuck energy. And when you feel old and stuck, maybe it's time to like redo your house or throw out old stuff. And this can go for a lot of you guys. I know that this sounds weird, but when we hold on to stuff, we hold on to who we were and who they were and not who we want to be and how we're going forward. And I feel like he's just letting go of all that. A little bit of trouble breathing, a little bit of trouble in my chest. Nothing like, I'm not feeling like an event. I just feel like that energy. I'm also seeing the number 3 for you. So I kind of think this might have to do with March or next March. 3, I guess it could be 3 kids, but I'm kind of feeling like it has to do with the number March or the month of March. Right. And so he's kind of sitting in the chair. He's kind of telling you his ideas or advice. Does she have any feedback? Laura,
she had a favorite chair. Yes, he had a favorite chair. She said yes to one thing, but I don't know what it was. And he was a big barker. Did you say something about barking or loud voice maybe? Or
well, him telling people, him telling people what to do and what,
she has 3 kids.
Yeah, okay. So that's your dad. He's okay, but I feel like he wants you to move on. Let go of shit. Clear out your stuff. Move on. Get unstuck. Maybe he was complacent in this chair and he's just saying that you just should not be complacent. You've got a life. I'm telling you, come March, your life is going to change. So get ready, let go of shit, clean out your closets, move forward. The energy that you're having in your life has nothing to do with the past. Let it go and move forward. And I feel like that's his big message to you. You're going to be great. Your family's going to be great. You're going to be great. Come March, life is going to change. Okay, next. Kitty, Grandpa Langford. God, what a great name. So rather than seeing someone like I was just saying who's sitting here in a chair, I'm seeing somebody kind of, I hope this is him. He's further out. He's an older man. He's kind of thin, kind of tall. He's out on a lawn or a thing. It looks like he's watering. He's just standing there. He's gray hair, thin, just sort of an basic blue shirt tucked into blue pants, nothing alarming or particular. The feeling is peaceful. So I think that he would come in from outside or come in from his work or whatever to the family. Then it would be like a whole different energy. Then I'm feeling like, let's eat, let's talk, let's smile, I'm seeing the gray hair. He looks like he has a long, thin face. God, I hope this is your grandpa. And Katie, if that's true, he's showering all this energy on you and your family, like that's all he cares about. Like, you just sit back and watch the family. There's something about how he wished that he could have left. Let me see if I can figure this out. Like, he wished he could have left more money or more land. Okay, so this is sort of my guess about what I'm feeling. I'm not sure I'm going to get the details right, but it's something like, okay, he worked really hard and had like maybe a small farm or ranch or whatever, and then thought he would leave this, and then something happened where it was like, taxes took over or government took over or something, and then he lost a lot, and then you guys had to rebuild, and he feels a little bit bad about that, like he wished he could have left you more or something like that. But you're doing so good on your own, and your family's doing good, and you're hardworking, and you're prosperous, and you're going to do great. And I also feel like that either he is coming back in your family, or there's a lost baby who came back as another child. But anyway, the family's kind of tumbling on into itself and moving on from this event or this loss of some sort. So let me know if that makes sense. Has she said anything?
The last she just said was that, yes, he was like the light of the family.
Okay, so all I can say is that I think he showed me your family tumbling on and getting big again, and your kids are prosperous and light and blessings all tumbling down. So if there was an event where some of the family fortune was lost, or money was taken, or taxes had to be paid off, he seems to be the energy and spirit to make all that prosperous again. Your kids have been great. I don't see anything alarming in your family. I do feel like they're telling you that for a reason. Let's say one of your kids get sick, or you get sick and you're worried that it's going to be, life-threatening. I promise you everything is going to be okay. But I feel like they're telling you that for a reason. Okay. Okay, let's do one more and then we'll do, okay. Tanya says best friend Maureen. Okay. Okay. So, oh gosh, Tanya, I hope this is her. So here's what I'm hearing. Right to my right, I hear a loud voice from a woman. She looks light in color, light hair, but young. Oh. And I feel like this is not, she's such a high vibration, like such a cool, happy, high vibration. I don't think it's like self-inflicted, but I do feel energy in my chest, especially on the left side. Trouble breathing, tightness, energy on the left. So this might have been an event like breast cancer, heart issue, something on the left. She's got a bright, beautiful personality. I'm seeing the number 2, so that's either 2 kids, you have 2 or she had 2. Or I don't think it's the month because, well, it could be. It could be February or it's second of a month. But because when they show me fingers, that's usually a kid. And she's floating. She's like flying through, which to me, she tells me that she's like around you a lot. And she's, even though I think that her passing is tragic because she's young, her energy is really bright and it's like blessing everybody and around. And that there is a new friend or a new person that she's bringing into your life that is really good for you, and that maybe you've been reluctant to bond with or something because of her, but she's like, yeah, it's good. And there's, oh, okay. So I just had a little pain in my abdomen. That feeling that I had often is associated with pancreas or stomach or something in the lower abdomen. So I did feel that. But when I was looking at her energy, I didn't feel any pain. So I don't know if that has to do with you or her, but she's super light. So let me know if that makes sense to you, Tanya. And also if you know, right. She said the number 2 before, but now she's showing the number 4. So now I'm feeling like these are kids, like 1, 2, 3, 4. Ow. And my abdomen hurts. If you have any pain in your abdomen, you should go have it checked out. I'm not saying to be alarmed but it's like not like you have lactose intolerant or something fixable. I actually think she might be trying to tell me that you are going through something that is fixable. Okay. She say anything?
She just said she did have a bright personality, a very vibrant personality. She had leukemia. But she just says that her dog passed of kidney failure, and that's all I have so far.
Okay. It could be your dog, but I actually think that you should get this checked out. Okay, I'm exhausted. We've done so many. I'm so glad. Thank you, Spirit, for coming through. Here is your discount code. It is my birthday month. I love to give as much as I can possibly away for my birthday. You will get 21% off up until the 21st of September because that's my birthday. So book now.
It has to be an appointment held in September.
Yeah, so you got to book for an appointment that's held in September. So you can get the 21% off by booking up until the 21st, but it's got to be done by the end of September. Otherwise, it goes up to full price. So please book now. And I am in Boise, Idaho, but you know what? Do not wait for me to come back because I probably will be doing all Zoom meetings there anyways. I do want to be safe, and we're going to kind of measure this variant and what's going on with COVID to make sure everybody's safe. So I might not be doing a whole lot in person anyway. We'll see. I'm hoping to, but don't wait. Just do it now. You'll get the discount. Zoom works just as good. And please book now. And again, do not fall for the scammers if they're coming on saying they're going to give you a reading for cheaper or whatever. They're just piggybacking on my work. That is unethical. You do not want to get a reading from someone who's doing it unethically anyway. And if you ever get a friendship request from me, from my business page, that's not me. I can't even do that. I will ask you to, send you an invite to like or share or something like that, or view, but not a friend request. Thank you guys so much. I love you. I'm sorry if I couldn't give everybody a reading. Again, money back guarantee. Please book privately. We'll give it to you then. Love you guys. Have a good night. Bye.